literally so freaking chaotic right now. But can you guys sit down? Can you sit down? I'm trying to talk to you. I have made the impulsive decision to do my hair randomly. My original plan, like my hair, not just like, oh, I'm just gonna wash my hair. No. I'm trying to do a style. And I was originally gonna wait for the weekend, which is like your normal time to, you know, do braids or something of that sort. No. I saw this TikTok of a girl that said that she did her braids in 6 hours. I said, challenge accepted. Why is it taking me 2 days to do my hair when there's people in this world that are doing it in 6 hours? The African hair braiders do it in 6 hours. You don't see them sitting there doing the braids in the chair and then they're like, okay, come back tomorrow. We gotta finish it tomorrow. No, it can be done. So I feel like if I put this pressure on myself to be like, okay, I gotta get it done, it's gonna get done. Now, we did run into a little bit of a roadblock, but it's not stopping us. It's not stopping us. I originally planned to start at like 9 a.m., you know, really early. That way, you know, it's not late or anything. It's 4:30 p.m. It's 4:30 p.m. The sun has set. The sun has set, and I'm about to start a style. I haven't even blown out my hair. I've chosen so much violence today because I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired that I'm sick and tired. Like, do you hear me? Do you hear me? I think my passion is really just gonna lightning speed. I don't want to do my hair anymore. And I was gonna wait to do my braids for like a glow up video, like at the end of the year. No, I want it now. I want it now. My hair is not blown out. And then once I blow out my hair, we could start. We could jump right into it. We need to jump right into it. No, we're only gonna put positivity. We're getting this done. We're not scared. We're confident. I'm confident. What I'm doing might either make or break me, right? Okay. So went to the beauty supply store, ran to the beauty supply store last night because I had this impulsive decision last night while watching a TikTok. I was like, I'm doing my hair. I'm doing my hair. Got 4 packs, spent $60 on some hair. Now you might be like, Maya, that does look a little bit different. That doesn't look like expression braiding hair. No, this is spring twist hair. I'm doing twists. The reason I say this could either make or break me is because, you know, the active braiding normally takes longer than twisting. You know, it normally takes longer than twisting. However, I have not done twists on myself in like 2 years. So I don't know if my technique is even that good. I did passion twist twice in my life. And I don't remember how long it took, but I remember it wasn't as easy as I thought it was gonna be. This hair that I got is a little bit different. I got the more like kinky, it's like the Afro twist hair because I'm hoping for a more disheveled look in the beginning. Like, say, like butterfly locks meets soft locks, but in a twist form with some goddess pieces. Because I got these pieces to like add in as the goddess pieces. So if I'm going into it kind of wanting a messy vibe, I feel like that's not gonna make me, you know, I'm not gonna be too, I might be able to go faster and do it a little, you know. I got the expression twisted up Afro twist. This one, I got it in 24 and 16, I believe. 2 of each. And then I got Shine and Jam for the twisting and Edge Wax for the parting. Hooray for me. a lot later than I wanted to even start this. It's literally closer. It's 7 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock. I don't know. The girl did it in 6 hours, which means I would be up until 1. But we're still gonna start it because I've blown out my hair and I don't feel like, you know, going through this whole process again. So if I start it, then I'm forced to finish it at some point. Even if I have to go to school tomorrow with like just a hat on my head or like my bonnet or whatever, I don't care. We're just getting it started. Yeah, so I'm just gonna get the hair ready. Don't know what I'm gonna watch. I got excited for a little bit because I was like, oh, it's Tuesday. I could watch All American because normally All American comes on Mondays, but then it goes up on the CW app for free on Tuesdays, if you didn't know. You don't have to wait until it comes on Netflix. It's free on the CW app. So yeah, I was hoping that I would be able to watch that, but they're on their mid-season break. And I'm like, I hate when that happens. So the next episode isn't until end of January. End of January? Listen, man. Okay, so I am more so a All-American Homecoming fan right now. Still love the OG, I still love All-American, but I do feel like it might be time to wrap it up. Like, might be time to stop making more seasons because poor Spencer James, this poor vortex has gone through too much for the sake of plot. Like, the fact that Spencer and Olivia are, spoiler alert, is this, if you don't want spoilers, but I mean, I don't know, spoiler alert. The fact that Spencer and Olivia aren't together, and we literally worked so hard. We worked for like, what, 3 seasons to get Olivia together. We finally had it happen. And now it's just done. Like, it's just done. Like, I know they're gonna end up together. They're endgame. They need to end up together. If they don't end up together, that's stupid. That's stupid if they don't end up together. We worked so hard. We went through so many cheating scandals. We went through so many, like, best friend fighting just to get Spencer and Olivia together. They were good. They were fine. They were healthy. And then all of a sudden, now they're not together. I don't get it. And I don't like it because I really enjoyed the healthy black love that I saw there. I don't know which direction this plot is going. Spencer always seems to be getting himself into trouble. And I'm like, when can this man just have a good football career? When can this man just live his life and play football and not have to save the entirety of Los Angeles and Crenshaw? Like, when? Yeah, and now Coop is a lawyer, which, I mean, actually, like, I like that. Like, good for Coop. And I feel like Coop's story, not that it's the most realistic in the sense of, like, you know, getting shot. She's been through a lot. You know, she's been through a lot. But I feel like her story is the most realistic in the sense that, like, she had this dream in the beginning of being a musician and all this stuff. And then her dream switched, and now she's going into law school. Like, I feel like I like her storyline because it shows that, like, even if you want one thing at the beginning of your story, just because, like, you switch in the middle, that doesn't mean it's not your story anymore. So I like that she's going for this whole lawyer thing because, like, music didn't work out. I like that. That seems, you know, like a good message. Like, you know, life isn't over if your dream isn't over. Just make a new dream. Layla and Jordan, I like them, but Jordan was never really my favorite character. Like, I don't dislike Jordan, but I was never obsessed with Jordan to the point where some people are obsessed with Jordan. Definitely, I didn't like Simone in All American, the original, because she was with Jordan, so I felt like their relationship wasn't really that good. All American Homecoming is the one that I'm, like, obsessed with. And I feel like it has that energy that All American had in the beginning, like its first 2 seasons, where it's like, it was really just, the plot was really kicking. I love Simone. I feel like Simone really just had her elevation in this show. Her vibe is there. I love Simone now. I love basically all the characters in All American Homecoming. It does give cornball sometimes when freaking Cam just starts randomly singing, or now, shoot, why am I forgetting her name? Fia just starts randomly singing. Don't get it. And why am I forgetting all of their names? Who's the girl that's dating Cam? I'm blanking on her name. But when the girl that's dating Cam, the one that's a dance major, when she starts randomly dancing, I gotta laugh. I think it's quite comedic. It's just kind of random, and then it's funny because it's random. Love Lando. Love Lando. And I love that the actor in real life is British. Okay, do I ship Damon and Simone? Yes, absolutely. Never shipped Thea and Damon. I don't know how people ever could even theorize that type of, they didn't fit. They didn't fit. I'm waiting on Damon and Simone to happen, but I want to have that moment like the All-American one did, where like, you know, maybe we explore Simone and Lando a little bit. I feel like that one could be good. And then we know that Damon and Simone will be Endgame, even though Endgame means nothing in this show because they split up Spencer and Olivia, so evidently we can't trust. I love All American Homecoming. You guys need to watch it. I love the all-black cast. Like, it's just, it exudes so much energy. Love. Girl. Oh, no, but you know what do be pissing me off? Thea be pissing me off sometimes. When she, like, Thea will do this thing where she's confronted with any type of emotionally taxing situation. Like somebody could be like, Thea, can you pass the cracker? And Thea will be like, wait, that cracker once choked my mother. And then she'll run away. And then you won't see her for the next 20 minutes of the episode. Thea is a chronic runawayer, and I wonder if the actor gets tired of having to just play running away. And that's how I knew Damon and Thea weren't meant to last, because Damon would be like, Thea, talk to me. And she would be like, no, Damon, I can't do this right now. Like, I can't speak to you. It was never even something that deep to where you gotta run across campus. And where are you running to? Like, the campus is pretty big. You're just gonna keep running back to your room after you got dressed to get to your destination, sat down at your destination. Damon says one thing to you, and now you're running back to your room? Girl, what about your day? Like, go, like, what? Good morning, guys. I'm supposed to be having class right now, but my teacher hasn't let us into the Zoom yet, which is actually perfect because I wanted to talk to you guys. It's been 2 days, right? Like when I was starting my hair, like what, Tuesday? I don't know, it's Thursday morning. So yesterday, I didn't finish it all in that one night, but I realized I could have. Like if I had started at 9 a.m. like I had wanted to, I would have been done in one day because really, I think it takes like 12 hours. Like this was the easiest style I've ever done. I feel like, yeah. This was definitely the easiest style I've ever done. And the fact that it was my first time also slowed me down. So the next time I do it, I know if I actually start in the morning and if I go, you know, at a regular pace, oh shoot, she's letting us in. But yeah, if I go at a regular pace, then I could get it done in one day. But let me show you so that I don't have to come on this Zoom looking crazy. I'm really happy with it. I think that this might be my favorite hairstyle that I've ever done. I'll take it out of the ponytail. It's very like thick. I did it long. This is the length. Okay, so this is the full length. So you can see. And then this is like a close-up of the front. So it's not necessarily like Senegalese twists, because I think it's more like bohemian, because I kind of like did it more disheveled and I used like 4C twist hair. So it's definitely more messy. It gives like twists, but kind of like butterfly lock vibe or like soft lock vibe. I don't know. I love it. I feel like it really suits my head shape. The only thing, then I gotta freaking join class, but the only thing is that, so I did the goddess pieces, which the goddess pieces are like these little straight ones. And I think there were two issues. A, I used non-human hair, I used synthetic hair. Normally for the goddess pieces on my braids, I use human hair because it's just easier. It doesn't get as tangled and you can manipulate it a bit better. But for this one, I just decided to get synthetic hair, and it's definitely getting tangled in the twist. And I think also just because the nature of the twist is so messy, it's just getting knotted in there. So I've been removing some of those pieces. It's really easy. I just like cut it out. But yeah, I'm gonna join class and then I'll talk to you more about it. I'm obsessed and I feel like I have my confidence back. I'm just, hi, I'm Maya. Like, I ate. Did I not? Like that's to my own horn, but I ate.
Recording in progress.
I made these chocolate croissants from Trader Joe's yesterday. I've made it once before, and that was when I like filmed a vlog and never posted it. Like, I talked all about it and tried it for the first time, but I love these and I highly suggest getting them. They're really good. And at first I was like, they're kind of annoying because you have to set them out overnight because they have to be out of the fridge or out of the freezer for 9 hours so that they could rise, because it's literally like dough. It's literally the dough, and when you're like baking something like a croissant or like a bagel or something like that, like the dough has to rise. So yeah, you have to kind of like remember to do it the night before, and I kept forgetting, so that's what was like frustrating, because I would wake up one day and I would be like, ooh, I want a chocolate croissant, but then it would be like, oh, I need 9 hours for this to rise. I started getting better at like putting them to rise, and I made it yesterday and it was really good. So I'm gonna try to like rewarm it and eat that. It's just like a quick, easy, like for, I don't know how much the box was, but like, you know, 4 chocolate croissants just at home. Like, chocolate croissants feels like something that's so luxury. Like, it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to a cafe and I'm gonna get my latte and I'm gonna eat my chocolate croissant. No, I'm gonna eat it at home from Trader Joe's. I probably need something else though. I probably need like something in addition, but then that requires cooking something. Like, the ease of the chocolate croissants is that I do nothing. Absolutely nothing. Take it out of the fridge, put it on the pan. I put like egg on top of it so that it gets like crumbly, like flaky. That's it. So I don't know what I want to eat with that. I walked away for literally 2 seconds. Let me turn it on. I walked away for literally 2 seconds, and I come back and I'm like, where'd my chocolate croissant go? Because I literally took, shut up, radio. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Sorry. I need to come. I need to like, sometimes I'm moving too fast and I need to like slow down and breathe because I end up giving myself anxiety. But I come back after 2 seconds. I think I literally went to the bathroom. I had my croissant on the counter. I come back, I'm like, where's my croissant? Where's my croissant? I look on the ground. Lucy has my croissant in her mouth. In her mouth. What? I just fed you. I just fed her and she's eating my croissant. But anyways, guys, I didn't explain. We're in the car because both me and my mother don't want to make a meal for ourselves. It's just not the vibe. It's not the energy. It's not the vibe. So we're really quickly going to this like cafe type place that we like to get something. I specifically like, they have this like spinach feta scone type of experience, but they always end up running out. So I really hope that they have, since it's just like a random Thursday. Like, who is getting a scone on a Thursday? I'm gonna give you guys an update on my driving experience, right? Okay, on the driving license. So I was supposed to have my driver's license by November. That was my goal. I was like, driver's license by November, car by December, living life by January. That was the timeline. But I realized, I don't know if it's only a New York thing or I don't know, but I apparently have to take this 5-hour class with the DMV before I can even sign up for my test. So yeah, I have to sign up for that class and then I can sign up. So minor setback, but we're still gonna be on track. I'm still hopefully, you know, we could just cram it all into. I'm going straight, right? Or
no, you should turn here. When are you taking the 5 hour?
I'm gonna sign up today. I had it on my calendar for yesterday, but no, I'm gonna sign up today. We could do it all in 1 month. We could get licensed in December and get the car in December. Who says I can't? Who says I can't do it all at once? That's that vibe. I don't know why I feel so... Like, do you ever just feel like you just took an Adderall, but you didn't take an Adderall? She doesn't. She's not listening. I was asking, do you ever feel like you just took an Adderall, but you didn't take an Adderall?
No,
like,
because I don't even know what taking an Adderall
Me either, but like an Adderall is supposed to, it's something that people take to like give them extreme amounts of energy. Like, people would take it if they're like cramming and studying for a test. I feel like I took one because like I feel like I'm going so, like I'm just, everything's so fast. I think I need to do like a meditation moment when I get home because I need to like recenter and like slow down.
You should use one of my meditation. You should borrow my phone and use the app and do meditation. Okay.
I might probably not do that. I think I'm just gonna look one up on YouTube and do that really quickly, like a 15-minute meditation because I also can't breathe. Do I have asthma? What if I'm an asthmatic and I don't?
You're not.
And I don't know.
You're not.
The agenda for today. I finished with my class, obviously. Sometimes I say things and I really look back and I'm like, why'd you say that? They know that. Like, you didn't need to say that. That was actually my last film class for the semester. That was my last class. So next Thursday, I don't have a 9:30 class anymore because it's done.
Oh, so today? Today was the last
Today was the last day for this one because classes end next. I'm continuing straight, correct?
Yes.
Classes end next Wednesday, so I just don't have the Thursday class. Yeah, that was good. So the semester is coming to an end, which is good. I'm supposed to have a break. I think my break is only gonna end up, sorry, it's like so bright. I think my break is only gonna end up being like 1 week for real because I signed up for like an online class. It's not too much. It's like a winter class, so it only meets I think like 4 times.
When does it start?
Like first week of January or second.
So you still get a nice couple of weeks break from...
I think just like 1. Because my finals are literally like 3 days before Christmas, so it really doesn't end until I take that last final.
Right here.
Okay. I have some assignments I need to do. I wanted to like do some content stuff, and then tonight, turning right. Tonight, I'm going to an event in Manhattan with Raina, so that's gonna be super fun. We're really, really excited. Okay, where the 4th am I gonna park? Oh, in front of the bus?
No, this is all school. Since it's school time, you can't park here.
Okay.
One of us might have to go in. Ooh, you get to parallel park. What are you doing?
Parallel?
No cheating.
Okay. I've never paralleled on this side.
Oh, he's flying. Oh, wait, they're flying. Keep going. Keep going. Go in early enough, but it's okay.
I should have started the turn earlier. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm definitely gonna do a little meditation type of thing after I eat this because my body is moving a mile a minute. Like I'm not concerned, but it's just so weird. And I think I was feeling it like, I don't know if it was last night or the night before when I was going to bed, where it like it felt like my body was just like moving. Felt like I was still moving while I was laying down. And I don't know if it was like pumped up energy or something like that. Maybe I drink too much tea. I mean, it didn't help that I got an iced chai. There's not that much caffeine in chai, but it's still caffeine, so that probably doesn't help my case. I start off my morning with green tea, and I know green tea has like a level of caffeine in it, so I don't know, that might be a bad way, because I literally start every single day with a cup of hot green tea. So I don't know, that might be impacting my like, I don't know. And maybe I need to stop doing that. Because I also had, it might be that because I also had green tea last night before bed. So we might need to switch to a different type of tea, like a peppermint or something with no caffeine. Or even just a non-caffeinated green tea. I got a breakfast burrito with avocado, egg, bacon, beans, cheese. Look at this animal, bro. I can't eat a single thing in peace. Stop. 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 Go away. Get away. More grounded, I think. I've been trying to get more into like breath work and also just like slowing down a lot in moments where I'm like, you might be going a little bit too fast. Like I tried to do that with my morning routine and my night routine, which morning routine is absolutely non-existent right now. Still trying to work out how I see my morning routine realistically being. But my night routine, I've really been getting into where like I'm really trying to like take a moment to just have like a solid like 15-30 minutes, like no phone, hopefully no TV, but I tend to sometimes like put on a video or something. I do like to do podcasts. I feel like podcasts are a good way for me to disconnect my like visual brain. I feel like podcasts to me feel like slowing down because they also put me to sleep, so it really calms me. But my night routine lately has been listening to a podcast. I turn off like all the lights except for my lamp, like really setting the mood lighting. I feel like I want to get like a candle to like light a candle and then like I just like sit. Now I get when people say how important it is to have like just like those slow moments in your day, because I genuinely look forward to that and it like sets up my sleep immensely and perfectly. I've been trying to do that with my mornings, but I do tend to just wake up late and then I'm like in a rush. Like this morning, I also feel like I might have, you know, gotten those jitters because I was like frantically like logging onto class. I've been really working on giving myself more time so that I have time to be slow with things and then I have time to not rush myself with things, especially starting out my day. I feel like when I start out my day rushing, that's the tone that I have for the rest of the day. Whereas when there's been days when I start out and I'm just like soothed, I'm relaxed, I'm slow, I feel more like grounded throughout the day. And I've also been trying to take morning showers. I don't know, I did it twice. I've done it twice this week. Not like purposefully, but just because I've been doing my hair. So I would like go to bed at like 4 a.m. and then not want to shower at night. So I'd just be like, okay, I'll shower when I wake up. And that 10 minutes of just like being in the shower in the morning is like such a soothing, it's like so soothing, and it's something that I don't normally experience in the morning because I'm a night shower person. I know some people are a night and morning shower person. I don't understand that. I don't understand the desire to take a shower before you go to bed and then take a shower when you wake up. I don't get it. You're already clean. So I'm normally not on the morning shower wave. I'm normally a night shower person. And like, okay, I get it if it's like summertime and it's hot and you're sweaty, or if you're on your period, shower as many times as you want. But like when people shower 3 times a day, like in the cold of winter, I'm like, you have to get out of the shower and lotion your body each time. Like, you mean to tell me that you lotion your body 3 times a day? I would be sick. I'd be sick and tired. Anyways, so I don't know if the morning shower thing is really gonna stick in my routine, but I do enjoy it. And maybe that'll give me more incentive to wake up earlier to have enough time to actually have a slower routine. Because I think when I go to bed and I'm like, okay, I've already showered, I just need to get up and throw on my clothes, I have like the mindset where I could like get up 5 minutes before I can leave, before I have to leave. Oh, another thing I wanted to mention about the slowing down. This is what I wanted to mention. Normally, we multitask, especially as like Gen Zers. I will be sitting with a YouTube video on my TV while I'm scrolling through TikTok, while I have my laptop open, glancing at like emails. That I feel like is good sometimes, but also like that amount of stimulation all the time, I don't know, like I feel like that adds to me feeling so like I can't just be still and I can't just be like calm. So I've started to, if there's like a 10-minute YouTube video or like even a 20-minute, I once did, the most that I've done is a 28-minute YouTube video, and I literally just sat here, I turned off the lights and I watched it. Didn't pull out my phone, had no other distractions, like I just sat down and intentionally watched one thing, and it was hard but also very relaxing. I've been trying to implement that more. So yeah, the event starts at, I have to go to the event for 8 o'clock. I think that's what time me and Raina are showing up. I'm meeting her in the city, and yeah, so we'll probably meet around like 7:30. So, which means I'll probably leave at like 6:30. So we have 3 hours. Letting it kind of like bake right now. The hardest thing, like I literally hate that I ran out of freaking contacts because I'm doing my makeup blind. Like I cannot see, and of course I need to like this is the most important section, like where the glasses sit, and I can't even see it to do it. So I'm kind of struggling, but hopefully it's coming out good. I think it is. We're going out on the town. The event is basically from, it ends at 10, so like this is like a nighttime vibe. Also, this is with Doc Martens. I love Doc Martens. They sent me a pair of shoes to wear for this. Oh shit, that contour is atrocious. They sent me a pair of shoes to wear for this event, as well as a pair for Raina, which is like, what? Like, thank you, Doc Martens. So I'm excited. They said they're gonna have music, like food. I love food at influencer events. Genuinely, it's not like I just go for the food, but the food is like on the top of the list because it's free. First of all, there was one time I went to an event, I think I did vlog it. I went to an event, they had free sushi. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I was standing around that like table, around that booth for like the whole night. And then I went away for 2 seconds, came back wanting to take some home. It was gone. See, like I can't see anything now. I gotta go closer. Ah, I ran out of the actual spray in here, so I need to get more from Tower 28. But I think I'm also just really excited, A, because I'm going in there with somebody, which I love going to events with Raina because she's very outgoing. Like, she definitely pushes me out of my shell to chat with new people, and like she's not shy. Like She's not like another shy person. It's not like two shy people going out together. So I feel like that helps me get out of my shell. So I'm excited about that, but I am like worried. And we were having this conversation, and I talked about this a little bit before in the reality of being a Black influencer video. But let me move you over here. The New York influencer scene, in all complete 100% transparency, is very Caucasian. There's layers to that. There's layers to that. I think it's just not as diverse as I would like it to be. And what I've noticed is like a lot of the influencers in New York, or the creators in New York that get invited to these spaces and these events, kind of like radiate the same energy. Like they all kind of live the same lifestyle. Like they live in a Manhattan apartment, and they might have just been like fresh out of college or still in college, and you know, like a very specific lifestyle that seems very like copy paste. Not copy paste in a bad way necessarily, but just copy paste in the sense that like it's literally copy paste. Like everybody kind of lives in the same 5-block radius of downtown Manhattan. And it's interesting because that's not my representation of New York City. Like, because I've grown up and I've lived here my entire life. So that little like 5% of New York City to me is not even like scratching the surface. But yeah, I just feel like a lot of the New York influencers are white, normally well off, and normally like very independent, kind of like Manhattan people. Mostly women also, like high fashion, like designer, like that's kind of the vibe, which there's nothing wrong with being that vibe if you are that vibe. There's also Black women that are that vibe that live in New York City too. I just feel like we don't have as much variety of types of people. Like I look at creator spaces like LA. I feel like LA is a great example of a place that has so many different types of people, because a lot of people from different backgrounds travel to LA, which is true for New York also, but New York's cost of living, I feel like, plays a big role in the types of creators that represent us. Like, because New York is so expensive, I feel like you're gonna get, you know, like this demographic of people that can, you know, stereotypically afford that type of Manhattan Carrie Bradshaw lifestyle. The Gossip Girl Carrie Bradshaw lifestyle, I feel like is how New York is represented on social media, and that's a very small percentage of actual New Yorkers that can afford and that want to and that can live that lifestyle. We're just having that conversation because I find it very hard to find people that I could relate to that do the same thing that I do, but like also we live the same lifestyle and we can kind of connect just like on the same playing field. I've been wanting so bad to meet a native New Yorker from Brooklyn or from anywhere that isn't Manhattan, or it could be like Upper Manhattan, I don't know. I just want to meet somebody that's like a native New Yorker that grew up here, that like knows the vibes. Just like full honesty, it's just hard for me to vibe with people. I went to one event, and I'll literally tell you guys, I went to this one event and I walked in the event alone, so I was a little bit worried from the start. I was like, oh, who's gonna be there? Who am I gonna chat with here? And I walked in and I was like, oh, I don't necessarily know. Like, I'm still gonna put myself out there and I'm still going to try my best to chat, but I'm having these conversations and I'm feeling drained because I feel like I'm forcing myself into this box that I'm not, and I don't relate to the lifestyle that the people that I'm speaking to are living. So it's like, I don't know, like I mentioned Marvel one time and somebody was just like it went over their head, which sure, it should. Like, this person had children and I basically am a high school graduate. Like, we're two different playing fields, you know what I'm saying? I feel like there's not so many young influencers in NYC. I feel like LA has a lot of all the little 15-year-old TikTokers went to LA. So I feel like LA is like a high school for the content creator scene. I was kind of just like tense that whole time in the beginning. And then I saw this one girl. I'm just gonna say who it was. If you guys have ever seen Love Island USA, I think it was like the 2nd season. It's now on Netflix, so you could go and watch it. I was like in this event, I was walking around, and then I turned my head and I see this, like, I just see this woman, and I'm like, wait, you look motherfucking familiar. You look familiar. And then the words just slip out of my mouth, and I'm like, cachet? And then she's like, yeah. And I'm like, no fucking way. That was genuinely like, normally I try to like stay composed, because I feel like people can feel uncomfortable sometimes if it's like, because I'm fangirling at these events. Like, I've been growing up watching YouTube. Like, I've like seen people that I've grown up watching, and I just have to sit there and be like, I literally sit down and watch you every weekend. Like, is this weird? Like, is this a weird altercation? Like, I know your birthstone, I know your birthday, I know what you got for Christmas, but you don't even know I exist. Like, that's an awkward feeling. But anyways, so, you know, I normally don't like fangirl out, but I fangirled out, and I was like, bitch. Like, my energy just shifted, and I feel like it's just that black woman to black woman. You know what I'm saying? It's just that, it's like a hug. It's like a hug. And that was like the greatest combo that I had at that event. I was really trying to look for like New York YouTubers that are like black women that do like lifestyle, and I feel like there's only really like a few, but they don't get invited to the events and to these spaces, which I'm like, what's up with that? We need to change that. We need to, New York is not just one demographic. That's what I'm trying to get at, okay? That's what I'm trying to get at. We need to include, oh, there's 5 boroughs. There's 5 boroughs. We need to, you need to, I want to see all 5 boroughs. Okay, Manhattan is not the only borough. It's not. Hey guys, I'm in such a rush, but this is the fit. I feel like it's giving like kind of like Wednesday Addams vibes. Like, I look like I could be going to Nevermore. I don't know. I just feel like it's giving goth preppy. I love those vibes. I like my hair. I did the half up thingy. I'm wearing my 𝐤𝐮𝐬𝐢𝐧𝐞𝐬𝐬, and this like button up. Okay, let's go. Baby, we're doing a switcheroo. These are the shoes Raina got. I'm vlogging on my phone, I'm sorry. Like, the camera couldn't fit in my bag. But I'm so worried for Raina's feet right now, because these are unbroken in, like, fresh out of the box Doc Martens. And she has on low ankle socks. Like, not even wait, but they're cute as fuck though. No, this fit is now, it's giving like all black attire. Yeah, we had to do a pit stop so that she could change her shoes. I'm really worried, but we're gonna manifest that her feet are gonna be fine. Like, good, and like her feet, rock solid, rock solid.
The thing is,
we're walking.
One slice of pizza.
If I see like food, like I'm going, like food is the first thing in sight, and I'm getting it. Okay, vlog camera. Is she gonna post it though?
Stop, Maya.
Is she gonna post it though? That's the real tea, guys. My name is Tahira. I go by Sincerely Tahiri everywhere on the internet. I'm the internet's big sister. She gives books, she gives, you know, content, you know. Emma's in the wild. It's giving fun. I just finessed the float. Bro. Oh, period. No, that literally, no. Period. Hold on. Period. Like, stretch it out. You know what I mean? Put the arm down. And like, all that I crave when you're away, nights are sleepless. Do any space, yeah, maybe you're brave, boy, you're my weakness. Giving we take, the love that we make, it's my favorite drug. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been thinking for myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah. You always leave me thin. You never leave my thoughts, I know, yeah. killing me softly with his song, killing me softly.
That was good. I realized I never ate dinner. So, sorry, I'm talking to the boy. I realized I never ate dinner. So, I'm getting a lamb over rice. It is the next afternoon, not even the next morning. I woke up today at like 12:30 because I went to bed at probably like 3. Because as you saw, oh wait, I need to put a new battery in. Last night when I came home, it was like 12:30 and then I ate my little crackers and cheese and then I needed to take a shower because I had on so much makeup. And like I really like to get in there. Like I don't understand how people can like get in bed with a full face of makeup on. Like it would make me sick to my stomach. Like I have white pillows. Like that doesn't make sense to me. Like so I needed to take a shower. Plus it feels good to just take like a soothing shower because I was sweating up a storm. So I needed that. And then by the time I finished all that, it was like 3. I got a goodie bag. So we're gonna open that up. But I wanted to tell you guys about last night first because that was the best night I have ever had in New York City. Like, ever had in New York City. I'm not exaggerating. That was ethereal. That was ethereal. Like, that was the experience I wanted to have, that I've been wanting to have. And I feel like, I don't know. I'm glad that like I went into it before and like I had the conversation with you guys about how like I go into influencer events very like, I don't know, like it could be one way or another way. Like I don't really know if I'm gonna vibe with it or if it's gonna be a vibe for me. This was a vibe for me. This was a vibe for me. Like the diversity was amazing. I just walked in and I was surrounded by beautiful black people. Beautiful black people of so many different aesthetics, so many different styles. Like both me and Raina, like we were just like, we walked in there and we felt like we were just so comforted. Like I just felt like I could be my full self. I was my full self the entire night. I ain't code switch once. I did not code switch once, guys. I was just me. I had to, not that I had to tone it down, but I caught myself. Sometimes when I get really excited, I get really, really loud. You guys know, like I scream. And I started screaming and I was like, and then someone turned around and looked and I was like, okay, yeah. Maybe I shouldn't be screaming, but like you get what I'm saying. Like I was able to be my full me with like no fear. Like I was just like, it was such a comforting space. And I really appreciate Doc Martens for creating that space because it's really like up to the brand's choice. Like that right there just showed me there's no excuse for brands in New York City to not have this much diversity at their events or within their campaigns because there's so many, like, and it, like everybody was a creative, like there was so many, like so many creators that I've never seen before or that I feel like aren't getting enough recognition, all of this stuff. This showed me that if a brand really wants to, they would. If they really want to fight for that diversity that's authentic and not just like only sprinkle a few diverse pieces in there, they would. And I really appreciate Doc Martens for doing that, and I appreciate them for like creating such a safe space because I truly felt so safe. And it was a lit time. Like they had a DJ. I mean, you guys saw the clips. I feel like the clips, I took everything on my phone because my camera wasn't gonna be able to fit in my bag, and I didn't know if I wanted to bring my camera in because I don't like bringing my camera just anywhere because if I drop it and it breaks, I'm crying. I don't know if my phone clips were, it probably looks crazy, but it was just so fun. I walked in there and I was just like dancing. I immediately started dancing. They were playing my house music. I love a good house music. They were playing my favorite Drake album, Honestly Nevermind. Yes, you can hate on me, but that was my favorite Drake album. I'm a house music gal. I'm not really like a rap music gal, so it would make sense for me that my favorite Drake album would be Honestly Nevermind. Like it makes sense. Like that's my genre. He like made a whole album for my genre. We made a friend, and that's what I'm saying. Like I was just like, I felt so comfortable to just like make connections, and I wanted to just like talk to everybody and connect with everybody because I was like inspired by like people's fits, but also like there was no, I don't know, I felt like there was just like no barrier. Like I feel like there's a barrier sometimes when, you know, like black people just, we know, we all have this shared experience, and it's this shared experience that nobody else is gonna understand. And that relatability right there already gives you guys like a playing field. Like when you walk into an environment with other black people, you already have an aspect of relatability that other people can't get on that same level. That was basically it. Like I just spent the entire night like dancing and then like taking pictures and complimenting black women. So what more can I ask for? What more can I ask for? But like that's the part of New York City that like I have FOMO of. Like don't necessarily have FOMO of like the whole like Gossip Girl, Upper West Side type life. Like no, not really, not my vibe. But like that type of New York City, that's the type of shit I would have FOMO for. And like that's the type of like space that I want to be in. And this is what I would talk about, like elevating yourself so you can have like-minded people around you. Like if I wasn't brave enough to like reach out and like compliment people or like start a conversation first, you never know what connection you can make. And I was like going to it that whole night and I was like saying these things in my head. I was like, first off, the universe rewards bravery. Okay, it's gonna reward you. If you make a brave and bold choice, the universe is gonna reward you for that. And also, you miss all of the shots that you don't take, right? So like I was going to that and I was like, if I see someone and I feel like we can vibe and I want to be your friend, I need to shoot that shot. I need to shoot that shot. That goes for everything, not just, I know people think shooting their shot is like just relationships, but like no, it's like friendships too, jobs. Like if you want to reach out to that job, shoot your shot because you're gonna miss it. It's automatically a no if you don't reach out. But if you reach out, there's a 50-50 chance that it could be a yes. And are you really gonna risk not knowing that 50? Not knowing if it could have been a yes? So yeah, I was going into the whole experience like that. I was just very grateful. Thank you again, Doc Martens. I love you. If you wanna invite me to any party, anything, I'll go. You wanna invite me to something across the globe? I'll go. We got a shirt, it's got a little Doc Marten on it. What's this? Oh, a Doc Martens shoe care kit. Everything you need to keep your Doc boots and shoes looking their best. I don't know, this is just like really setting the tone. Like I feel like this is setting this tone for 2023. Like I feel like I'm in my new era, and I was saying to my mom, like last night I really felt like I was in my 20s. Like I'm a 20-year-old and I normally don't feel like I'm a 20-year-old, but last night I felt independent, and I felt like I was just growing. I was growing as a person, you know what I'm saying? Like it was like a vlog. It was either one vlog back or 2 vlogs back where I was like, I feel like I'm stagnant. I feel like we're back on our growth. We're back on our propelling, and I'm here for it. Good morning, guys. My mom and I have a few things we have to do today. It's already like 11 o'clock, so we have to pick up our Christmas tree because we get a real tree. I'm trying to convince her next year to get onto the fake tree wave. I think getting a real tree was like, you know, really fun. When I was a kid, it would be like, woo, okay, like water the tree, like decorate the tree, put on the lights, sweep up the dead tree branches. But now I feel like it's just like an added thing that like has to be done, like going out and getting the tree, when I feel like it's so convenient to just like have a tree in your home already and then like just go down to the basement, get it, and build it. But we're trying to convince her basically for next year. But yeah, we have to go get that today, and we're very much late because it's December 10th. Like Christmas is in a few weeks, and we normally get it like right after Thanksgiving, but we didn't do that this year, so we're a little bit behind, but it's okay because we'll have it up for like after New Year's. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and then I have to shoot some content for Vans because I'm doing a little collaboration with Vans. Look at this. Okay, so they sent me this hoodie, or like sweater. Well, I had picked this one out because I like saw this on the website and I was like, I didn't even know Vans like made stuff like this, but I love this sweater. I definitely like sized up. I was like, because it's like unisex, so I was like, I want this to be really baggy, so I got a large. Honestly, I could have done with an extra large too, but I think it's so cute. It's like a nice little fall winter thing. And then the shoes that they wanted me to style are these, and I love these so much. And I like that like this gave me the opportunity to go out of my comfort zone, because a lot of the times with styling, like I just wear my basic old like black, white, like all this stuff. But I decided, you know, how about I play with some color? So, and I love green. I've been really, really into green lately. So yeah, styling these. They got like the blue laces. They go really perfectly with this. And I styled it with my red parachute pants from Jaded London. Also, I'm genuinely obsessed with this hairstyle, and I feel like this is gonna be my new like go-to favorite style. The braids were normally like my go-to favorite style, but those I feel like I would get unhappy with faster because they would get messy quick, and then braids are something that kind of have to be so perfect because you could see the imperfections, so I would want to take them out faster. Whereas this, like, it looks better as it has more imperfections. Like, my hair is literally coming out in some parts, but it doesn't even matter. And yeah, this is definitely the most confident I've felt in a style, and I think I've really just been trying to find my like what I really like in hair. Like, I tried the wigs last month. I've tried straightening my natural hair out. Like, I'm really just troubleshooting everything, and I just trying to see what makes me feel the most confident, like, in general. And I think protective styles like this are definitely the ones. And also I think it's foreshadowing because you guys know my mom has dreads. I feel like in my near future I will be getting dreads or locks, because I feel like this kind of looks like if I could grow them to like this long, and if they're like this thick, it's gonna look like a 30-inch bust down wig, like from afar. You know what I'm saying? It's giving 30-inch bust down wig. So that's my goal, but I'm not there yet. I'm not ready to make that commitment yet to start locks, because I'm like, well, what if I want to straighten my hair one day? Can't do that. So I have to be like fully out of that phase to start it. We've completed the van shoot and the fit. It went really well, and we did it really fast. My mom did a great job. I've been teaching her. She's getting really good. So now we're at Industry City. So we're just gonna like walk around for a little bit, and because it's like indoors, so it's nice and warm. We're gonna go get the tree. I think we're picking up my brother to help because we need manual male labor. You know, not to say that women can't do anything, but I don't want to do it. And if you don't have to do what you don't want to do, why not don't do what you don't want to do? You know what I'm saying? I got a little thing from Industry City. Is so great, and I feel like it's very, very slept on, but it's like this indoor like mall type like market. Like, there's a bunch of food. It's like a food court, but then they have like kind of overpriced aesthetic shops if you're into that. I'm kind of into that. Bars too, yeah. I mean, I don't apply to me because I can't drink, but it's a fun place to go, and it's a good vibe because it's like right by the water and everything. You could like look across and see the World Trade Center. So very slept on. Highly suggest going if you're visiting New York City. But they have, one of the vendors that they have is, what's this called? Dunya. I think it's called Dunya Kebab. Oh no, Koti Kebab. I don't know.
There's one in Manhattan.
But yeah, they do have one. Oh, this is so good. I got a chicken wrap, and I'm excited. I was just like stressing out a little bit because there's this like place that makes these skim stoops on Instagram. They're called Shop Vagabond, and I've been wanting to get stuff from them for like the longest time, but like it's very much like I feel like they don't do a lot of inventory, so like when it drops, that's it, and then they don't restock until another drop. So they just released their new drop, and I was like, I had it in my calendar because I always miss it. So I put it in my calendar and I put it as a notification to remind me. So I was scrambling because it dropped at 2 o'clock and I was outside, but I was like, no, I'm getting it this time. So when that comes in, I'm excited to see. I don't know, I'm just excited to try it on because it's also a black owned business. So
Good.
Alright, hold together. 10 seconds.
At the beach, wait, I met this girl when I was 12 years old. Give her everything, just shot of the world. Gonna get a grip every time. I tried to hold on, I slipped deep in this feeling that gravity pulls me down. I know I'm tripping, I'm falling in love with her drum breaks. She keep me safe from the gunplay when I'm hungry. She feed my soul when I'm lonely. She keep me company. It's funny. I used to wanna grow older, travel with sight in these rhymes, so they realize that she got me out of my mind. I'm trying to kick these nerves to grab hold to the microphone. Got him nodding along. Maybe she'll save the world for me. Maybe she'll right my wrongs if I'm coming on too strong. Oh well, only way to tell is by saying just how I feel, and that's real. Alright, I know I'm lying to myself. Pardon my wishful thinking. Still fly from head to trinkets. Afraid of blinking, can't even miss a second of the blessings. I'm living messy, like every minute is a gift, it's a pleasure. Let's get together, let's spin us a smooth forever. Wait, pick up your mood, I know I lack the direction. Skipped on class at a lecture, busy trying to get it together. Something clever, my notes are tethered to the reckless behaviors with good intentions. Smolder incense, good riddance to negative energy. Let peace, love, and serenity spill for me. None as ill as me, truth be told, barely real as me. How I let feelings loose on loose leaf. Murder the goose beat, shout to Mills on the cool keys. Ooh, she's feel like a cool breeze. Near the ocean tide, from the cove to the globe wide, with an open eye and a smile, feel like everything might turn out to be fine.